Welcome to Shadowline News for May 17, 2025. In today's top stories. First, Israel blocks aid to Gaza, U.S. offers a solution but experts are concerned. State of the World from NPR. Israel blocks aid to Gaza, U.S. offers a solution but experts are concerned. Israel has blocked all food, fuel and medicine for more than 10 weeks. Experts worry the plan could set a bad precedent. That report from NPR. In other news, The Guardian's happiest places to live in Britain revealed. Easy access to countryside and parks, sea, lakes and rivers were high on the list of ingredients. Studies have shown that getting out and about in nature can help improve your mood. Being fit and well, and being able to see a doctor when you are not, are also helpful, so we looked at the average driving time to GPs, hospitals, pharmacists and dentists. The things that make life easier are also likely to lead to a happier life. That report from The Guardian. In other news, Speaker Kingi Uhuru, stop inciting Kenyan youth against government. Amason Kingi criticized politicians for spreading insightful politics to Kenyan youth. Kingi said there are those who failed to build a conducive environment for the Kenya youths. He defended the William Ruto administration, saying they took a government with empty coffers. The funds drive raised $7.5 million for women's groups in Kibwezi West constituency. That report from Standard Media. In other news, UN agency, Rohingya refugees allege Indian authorities cast dozens of them into the sea near Myanmar. UN agency says at least 40 Rohingya refugees were detained in New Delhi and cast into the sea by the Indian Navy near the maritime border with Myanmar. The refugees, including children, women and older people, swam ashore, but their whereabouts in Myanmar remain unknown, the agency says. The families have filed a petition in India's top court, urging the Indian government to bring them back to New Delhi. India does not have a national policy or a law to deal with refugees, but hundreds of thousands of Muslim Rohingya refugees have fled persecution in Myanmar. That report from AP News. In other news, Palestinians are starving amid Israel's blockade on Gaza. Consider this from NPR. Nearly 500,000 people in Gaza now face starvation, according to a new report from the IPC, the International Panel of Famine Experts who advise the United Nations. Israel has halted the flow of humanitarian aid into Gaza, to pressure Hamas to release Israeli hostages. The UN says hundreds of truckloads of life-saving supplies are waiting at the border. That report from NPR. In other news, Thai officials seize over 200 tons of electronic waste illegally imported from the US. The waste was declared as mixed metal scrap but turned out to be circuit boards mixed in a huge pile of metal scrap. Thailand passed a ban on the import of a range of electronic waste products in 2020. A UN report last year said electronic waste is piling up worldwide. That report from AP News. In other news, in pictures, everything, or not, you should see inside the Freemasons' Lodge. The Freemasons' Hall sits quietly on Nyerere Road in Nairobi. It's the kind of place you have probably passed 100 times without realizing it's a hotbed of conspiracy theories and whispered tales. The Grand Master Mason, William Ramsay McGee of the Grand Lodge of Scotland, was in town for official business and spilled a few secrets. That report from Standard Media. In other news, newly released audio appears to confirm Biden's memory lapses in 2023. Newly released audio appears to confirm Joe Biden suffered memory lapses while U.S. president. He struggled to recall the year his son Beau died or when Donald Trump won his first presidency. The audio includes attempts by Biden's staff to remind or correct him on details during his interviews in October 2023. Biden's decision to run against Trump in 2020 has come under intensifying scrutiny. That report from The Guardian. In other news, fight back and don't let them win. Actor Pedro Pascal decries Trump's attacks on artists. Pedro Pascal criticizes Donald Trump's attacks on artists. Game of Thrones and The Last of Us actor urges creatives to fight back at Cannes. Ari Aster's new film Eddington is set in the first summer of COVID-19 restrictions and Black Lives Matter protests. Pascal plays a small-town mayor in New Mexico alongside Joaquin Phoenix and Emma Stone. That report from The Guardian. In other news, Syria's Druze minority share a belief in reincarnation. State of the World from NPR. Syria's Druze minority share a belief in reincarnation. State of the World from NPR. Jane Aroff introduces us to one of the biggest minority groups, the Druze. That report from NPR. Thank you for listening to Shadowline News. Stay informed and stay safe.